You gotta
Welcome back, folks at home, to this cream de la cream of the entertainment shows. The legendary show indeed. And in case you're just joining us, baby, this is Grapevine.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for
absolutely.
watching, supporting each and every day,
We appreciate
You already
always,
know.
always. Now this time round on The Model, we feature a fashion blogger who actually nurtures models. His name is Clive. Yes, I got it right, not Cliff. Clive. Let's check it out.
you gotta
The person that I'm connecting to right now need no intro, but I will do it anyway, Clive Lupaxe,
I'm an event host. I host a number of shows from since my days in Campo, even in high school, primary school. So I said this thing long time ago, and then growing up after Campo, I realized I need to do something. I need to procreate my talent. So that's why I started a fashion magazine, lifestyle and fashion magazine called the Photo Freak. It's actually one of the leading fashion magazines in Kenya, just 4 years down the line. I started in 2016 in November.
That's what's up. That's what we are going to talk about. But before that, where did this fashion thing come? I mean, where did it come from?
Yeah, so when I was in Campo, I met some of my friends. Some of my friends that time were studying design in school, and personally I was studying computer science. So they approached me and they told me, you know what, we have some designs and we would like to sell them. So I told them, yes, I can make an e-commerce platform for you guys, because personally that's my basic training, in computer technology. But I told them, you know what, you might have that platform, you might do it in a few days, but you don't have the clientele, you don't have the people who know about this platform. So I told them, what you can do, first, let's start with a blog. So let's start with a blog. We write about fashion articles, we write about fashion stories, we cover fashion events. By the time this platform has grown into the big fashion brand that it is, and then we now start incorporating the e-commerce platform in it by we now have a separate shop on the side that people can buy your outfits. So that's how this idea came to.
That's what's up, Manze. I envy you in so many ways, because it's never too late to have a dream, and even So right now you are a fashion blogger, and recently fashion shows has not been going on, Manze. So how have you coping?
Yeah, so this is an interesting discussion we've been having, because fashion is on a standstill, just like many other industries. And for us as a fashion magazine, we decided to innovate around coronavirus by coming up with a competition called Top 20 Under 23 Models in Kenya. So as you're aware, there are so many models in Kenya right now of different ages, and we wanted to give them more exposure despite of coronavirus, because shows are not happening at this time. So there are no runway shows, there are no commercial modeling has gone down, editorial modeling has gone down. So we wanted to give the existing models a platform to keep growing and to keep innovating. So that's why we created that competition, and we shortlisted more than 100 participants who signed up for the competition, but we then reduced them to Kawachuja to a reduced number ikakuja 53. So that those 53 who now competed in the competition that I'm talking about.
Just hold that a little bit. We want to talk about your magazine, Photo Freak.
Yeah.
Tell us about it before now we jump into the top 20 models that you've been.
Nice. So Photo Freak is basically a lifestyle and fashion magazine. And we basically started the magazine to address three main challenges in the Kenyan fashion industry. We realized we have so many designers, so many models, so many choreographers, so many photographers, but there's no synergy. So we wanted to create synergy in the industry. That was the number one thing we wanted to do. We wanted people to come together, to put ideas together, and to work together, because we realize as it is now, so many designers are working separately. It's very hard to find me organizing a show and then I'm able to bring 1, 2, 3, or 10 designers who are competing very badly in the industry. So there's that synergy that was lacking. Number two is about clean content, clean fashion content. You realize, there are so many gigs that happen in Kenyan, even universities and colleges. And these are the platforms that grow our models, but these events are rarely covered by the big fish, the pars and the couture. So I wanted to create a platform that can be able to talk about the models on the ground. Vitu kwa ground lazima pia ziongelewe. So that's why ukipata kaa kuna event ya Kwea, Miss Kwea, University of Eldoret, nini utapata watu wetu ndo wako kwa hiyo show, wanakava hiyo show. Sometimes we even provide the photographers who cover those shows. We even recommend some of the models that we see have performed very well from these competitions, and we recommend them to bigger fashion brands. Number 3, the third thing we wanted to address is mentorship. So unapata kwa hii industry, so many people leave high school and they want to join modeling. They want to be designers, they want to start modeling, but they don't have a mentor. They don't have someone who can show them the ropes. But you realize, Sisi Kama Fashion Magazine, we have access to all these experienced models. We have access to models who are, in the mid-range, and we have also access to those models who are just, sprouting. So they inbox us, they look for us in social media, and they ask us, how can we start modeling? Who can we talk to? Who can train us? So our work is now to link up these young upcoming models to the experienced models to now mentor.
Thumbs up for the good work you've been doing.
Yeah.
You've expanded it so well. And let's now talk about the top 20 models that you've been doing, working on. You did
so
this
this
project way back in 2018. If I'm
2016.
Not wrong. 2016, yeah?
2016, and then in 2018 we did another competition called Top 20 Under 20 Models in Kenya in 2018. It was very successful. I can actually quote a number of models from the competition who have now gone on to host their own shows. Like I can quote Kavata. If you know Kavata on social media, she's now hosting her own show even on TV. I can quote Salingila. Salingila was actually the winner of that competition in 2018, and she's now a very renowned makeup artist, and she's shooting YouTube videos. So she's been able to grow from that competition into her brand of, a brand of her own, and she's been able to do a lot of things after that. So this year,
Afro. Continue.
Pardon?
Sorry.
So this year we decided to do Top 20 Under 23, and like I said earlier, we had over 100 people who signed up, and then we shortlisted 53 to compete. So from the 53, we were looking at two things. We're looking at your profile online, your profile as a model in terms of what you've achieved, in terms of you've done a number of high fashion shows, you've done a number of pageant events, maybe you matched number 1, 2, and 3. You're able to get this and this reward. And then, so that was the first part. And then the other part we're looking at is your social presence, your digital presence, in other words. So we are looking at, how can you influence your masses? Do you have people who can actually listen to you? For example, when you become a brand ambassador today, do you have that platform online that can be able to convince people to buy into the product you're trying to sell? Because that's the essence of being a model, So we're also trying to see which initiatives have you done as a model. You realize that even from the Miss World, as soon as you win the Miss World competition, you adopt a project. For example, you go and feed street children, or you take up a Jiga campaign, or you take up an environmental project. So we're also looking at these under 23 models. What have you done to give back to the society? So we put all these factors together, and then from the online vote that people who are voting for you, from social media, we now put all these factors together, and then we ranked the top 20 models in Kenya, top 20 under 23 models in Kenya. So right now,
that's perfect, bro. Sorry to cut you short. Yeah. I will, organize one of these fine days. You hook me up with one of your models.
Yeah.
The winner of the previous contest, so that at least we get to know about our experience and all that. Yeah.
What you gotta do.